Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Griffin Mine. Finally. Nice guy abandons ex for nice girl. Stop going for baddies, guys. There's a reason why the word is a baddie. They're not goodies. Please take a subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
On the path of progress, let's get into it.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to.
Yikes. That's how she said, I cheated, so I decided to give him a hall pass. Me. It's all self-absorbed behavior. This man has no frame. He's a turbo simp for putting up with that. He's just sitting there like, yeah, baby, whatever you want to do. Thanks for the hall pass. Puss.
I have a question for you gentlemen. Okay, what fuels your desire to pursue a woman? And what keeps you interested in wanting to continue to date her?
No problem. Fit, feminine, friendly, sweet, soft, submissive. And does she add value outside of the bedroom? Can she keep a household? It's that simple. That's all we look for. That's it.
When I first started dating girls, I had dated a lot of men before because that was the way that I was conditioned and I was raised super conservatively. And when I started dating girls, it was really fucking hard for me. Like, I didn't know how to flirt with them. I didn't know how to talk to them. I didn't know how to make moves on them. I just had zero clue what I was doing, and that's what ended up forcing me back into dating men because they do everything for you, and it was just like my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Everything men does for you. Exactly. Women live on easy mode when it comes to dating in majority of their lives. They don't have to do anything.
Super true. Women don't realize how much effort men are having to put in until that effort is completely removed and it's placed on their shoulders. We plan the date, we have to be charming, we have to be funny, we have to be interesting, pay for the date, take her to a few locations, lead the date, etc. It's only when that's taken away does she realize just how much effort men have to put in.
I am 73 years old. Life expectancy for men is 76 years.
Oh.
Life expectancy for women is 81 years. I figure if I transition.
Oh, Smash Brothers, baby.
You already got it once. Yeah, you have the lead here. You got a big lead. I know.
Wifey of the day? You got it. Good job. Literal wifey this time.
If you have daughters, you're the first male relationship that they have. You're the most important. Every other man they're going to compare to you. So set the f***ing standard high so that all those simp men, when she sees them, she's like, you're not even close to my dad. Like, why the f*** would I give you any time of day? Yeah. Be that type of father, so that she has an example of what the best man is.
Generally speaking, people will look for a relationship that's an echo of how they grew up. This is for men and women. If she grew up without a father around, she's more than likely going to go for the guy that's pretty absent, doesn't give her too much attention. And it's the same for men. If you grew up with an emotionally unstable mother, that's more than likely what you'll look for in a partner, because that is what's comfortable. That's what you know. It feels like home. And this is exactly why it's so important to give your children a good example to look up to, because their relationship with their parents are going to look like their future relationships more than
100% agree. My parents didn't have the best relationship, but they tried very hard. And from what I can tell, that's the type of relationship I want. That's, finding a good woman to do those little things for you, that truly cares about your happiness, that wants to improve your life in little steps and little tasks just to make it nicer for you.
likely.
Excuse me, ma'am, can you move me away from those really loud and annoying kids?
No, they're your kids. You have to stay with them.
Oh. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Today's video is sponsored by Extra. Extra makes some of the coolest slim wallets that I've ever seen. I'm a pretty minimalist guy, so really I try and limit everything that goes in my pockets, and just look how anniversary sale. Click the link in the description or in the pinned comment. That clingy energy is so attractive. Don't stop sending me cute texts and selfies. Keep telling me how you feel. Tell me what's on your mind. Annoy me. Love me. I'll never get bored or used to it. You can't get mad at your girl for being clingy and wanting your attention. If you get mad at her for being clingy, you have to realize what you are doing. You're telling her, stop talking to me so much. I'm not around for you emotionally. So when you do that, she'll be like, okay, well, I need my emotional needs met somewhere, so I'll just go find it somewhere else. And she finds it in the arms of another dude. You are her man. You should give her your attention. You can't have.
Agreed. I have a lot of women that are pretty clingy. They want like all of my time, and I try to give them the best as possible, but I tell them I'm busy. But I don't tell them to not be clingy, because that means it shows that they really like you. If they're clingy and want to spend all the time with you, want to go out with you all the time, want to just be in your presence, those are women that are definitely truly into you. Don't push those women aside. Those are the women that you want to actually pick and take seriously.
Have it both ways where she is 100% yours, but you never give her attention. There's a balance to it, of course. She doesn't monopolize your attention, but that's where the game and finesse comes in.
The hell?
I would date a younger woman if she understood timing. If I'm talking, don't try to rush my conversation. Pause for a second. Let me talk so you have time to think and comprehend what I'm trying to say. Some women just talk just to come back at you. And I don't like that because I'm seasoned. I know how a woman's supposed to talk to a man. Then you got some women who, they don't want to talk soft. They'll talk like a dude. I mean, you saying you ass nigga, you ass nigga. And if you could find a woman that even when she gets mad, she's soft. Oh, she's still a lady, even though she's mad.
Femininity is more than just a dress and makeup. It's who women are supposed to be to their core. A masculine man should be strong, stoic, and logical. Protector, provider. A feminine woman is soft, loving, and caring. Sweet and follows your lead. She can look like a feminine woman, but she can have the attitude of a man. She can put on all the makeup, put on the nicest dress, and look like a feminine woman, but in reality, her attitude is like a dude. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a fan of real women.
I mean, a lot of women open their mouths and they're super combative. That is literally the first, like anything you say, doesn't matter what it is, they always have something to say about it.
It works.
Fair enough.
Was that you testing it?
Yeah, but testing and rejection. I feel so bad. He was given like that kid in high school who was like super sweet, and then you never want to reject him, and they come over to you and they're like, "Will you date me?" And you're like, "No."
She did not feel bad. She just doesn't want the public eye to see her as a mean person. That's it. They don't care about you, bro. You either become valuable and you get the result, or you don't. It's that simple.
Can I ride you? I mean, ride with you? Ride. Can I sit on your face?
Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experiences. The worst days give lessons, and the best days give memories.
So true. Hardships really are blessings in disguise. It's God sending you a test to make you stronger. Stronger for whatever comes in the future. It's preparing you for something, whether you know it or not. And that's why it's always so important that you embrace the struggle. Whatever terrible thing is going on in your life, just embrace the out of it. Just be like, okay, what is the absolute best lesson that I can learn from this, and try and learn from that.
A lot of guys are just successful to have money, to have status. This is how they think, right? I'm telling you guys just how they think. A lot of times they're not going to tell you guys this because they want to have. This is what a girl should say. I'm not a low body count. I'm going to be submissive. I'm going to be dutiful to you. I'm going to assist you with whatever you want. I'm going to make your life easier. I will be an asset to your life and not.
What Myron is saying, I've never experienced any woman ever come out to me and say these things. I'm obviously not the top 1%, so that makes sense. But these type of women are rare as hell. Unless you're in Cambodia, Thailand, or something, the likelihood of you finding a woman that will say these things to you, slim to none. This is why passport, guys, passport.
Not a liability. I am going to help you with everything you got going on, and I'm going to turn off my IG. I'm not going to talk to other girls. And if you want to go ahead and bring another girl to the situation, I will assist you in doing that. And she's basically going to be what I call an indispensable piece in the spoke wheel, where she's going to help you operate at 105% versus you operating on your own and being 100%.
That really sums up what the so-called high-value woman is supposed to do. She is supposed to be the ultimate support role. Anything her man needs, she's got it.
The United States is done, bro. So this woman decided to put out a list for women on how much a man is supposed to send them on a daily basis. $50 for breakfast, $80 for lunch.
I don't even spend that much on myself for breakfast and lunch. Well, I don't eat breakfast, so that's a zero. But lunch, $80? Even when I go to lunch with people, it's not $80. What the? $100 gas? That's at least 2 days worth of gas. Brunch is literally in between lunch and dinner, and it's literally the in between price of lunch and dinner. Fuck.
$100 for gas, brunch $150, dinner $200, nails and makeup $250, $300 for an outfit. $400 for wig install, 40 is never acceptable ever in life. I swear some of y'all is so out of touch with reality, bro. Let's keep this facts. I'm gonna take out nails, outfit, and wig because no one's getting that done every single day.
Nope.
But y'all expect a man to spend $580 a day on you. That's $16,240 a month a man is just spending on making you happy, bro. At that point, he might as well be paying, bro.
Dude, this brother is almost Asian. And he brought out the calculations and everything, and he was spot on.
Might as well be going to Miami having the time of his life doing that.
Okay, so we say women are delusional pretty often, right? But it's like, bro, no. Genuinely, some women do not even live in the real world, not in reality, completely outside of it, complete delusion lane. Complete Disney fairy tale, unicorns and rainbows. Not on this planet, dude.
I could not resist, so I had to look it up. From the Office of National Statistics, from a 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and domestic violence.
Oh, the same exact things they complain about men. What? Maybe it isn't those men's faults.
Personally, I feel like this lends some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving
crazy.
in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on themselves.
Who's more delusional? Women all thinking they'll snatch high-value men, or men thinking they'll all become high-value men?
Probably men thinking they'll become high-value men.
Why?
Just harder to make it rather than make it getting in a relationship.
Women.
Why?
Because a lot of them aren't deserving of the men they're looking for. A lot of them are not traditional women. They want a man who pays for the first date. They want a man who's provider, protector. But 95% of them are not virgins. 90%.
I'm gonna have to disagree with this gentleman. It's much easier for women to get a high value man than it is for a man to become a high value man across the board. It's just so much easier.
5% of them aren't cooperative.
They don't
know
have
how
to be.
Work together. It feels like a competition a lot of the times. And that's not what we're trying to deal with.
Let's be honest, women are more delusional. Let me explain. Because every man can become that high value dude. Because all of our value is built. But not every woman can become the high value woman, so to speak. Because some of those traits are just things you're born with. If she's not...
I highly disagree with Griffin on this one. Yes, women are more delusional, I do agree. But their delusion actually can come true much easier than it is for a man to build himself. For a man to build himself to a top 10, top 1% is very hard. For these women to get a top tier man is not that hard. It really isn't. If they, yes, it may, they have to change a little bit or not. But even then, there's a lot of high value simps out there, or men that have a lot of money that will still wife up these women, even though they're shitty women.
Aesthetically gifted, more than likely she's not going to be able to get with that high value dude.
So tonight, I don't know why, I just randomly decided to stalk my ex to see what he's been up to lately. I blocked him on Instagram, so I had to literally use my other account to stalk him, and then
women just love telling on themselves the things they do to stalk men and like the shitty things they do. So you have 2 different accounts. Why? I have 2 different accounts, actually. I have a Chow Time account and then I have a red Chow Time account. Like it makes sense because one's like a semi-personal account and the other one's a business account. You have one to just troll and stalk people. Stop it.
and I found out this picture of him and this girl, and then yeah, they're definitely dating. And then I thought I'm like completely like done with him, but it just hit me so hard. And I'm devastated. Like right now I'm just so sad, and I don't understand how he could just like move on so fast. It's only been 3 or 4 months like after our breakup, and I'm still grieving over here, and then he just like completely moved on with someone new, like to start this like full-on relationship. And then which makes me doubt myself, which makes me comparing myself to the girl, like why did he choose her instead of me? And it really
Oh, so he dumped you. Oh. This guy's the Chad for sure then.
also got me thinking, were they a thing while we were still dating. Like, how long has this been going on? I don't know. This sucks. Breakup sucks.
We don't know who broke up with who, and that's a big deal because usually whoever breaks up with the other person is more upset, obviously. And usually if someone gets in a relationship immediately after a breakup, they were probably seeing each other during the relationship.
I don't know. 3 to 5 months, that's actually a good amount of time to move on for people. Now, prevent people from jumping.
Yeah, no. Why you do this? Oh no.
Ooh, shout out to Griffin Mine. Dude, the Slavics, you guys don't give a fuck. You want assistance? Let me get you a plank for you. Please like subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll get you guys next time. Ciao.